father lived here back in the 1960s as a young Navy sailor. And this was his first port just out of basic training. He told me he got into a whole lot of trouble right here on this street. This is called Caroline Street. Now, he told me he used to go to a place called the Red Door Saloon. They had a fun name for it. They called it the Bucket of Blood. As there was a fight every single night. There was often a murder. He told me that if you were to enter into this saloon, the doorman would ask you if you had a weapon on you. If you said no, they'd give you one to make it a fair fight. Red Door Saloon on the right-hand side. Now a fancy lady. Pepe's Cafe, coming up, 1909, established oldest eating restaurant in all the Keys. Guys, they have got the best breakfast inside. Not only do I attest to that, but also Harry S. Truman. That was his favorite breakfast place. Turning down the corner here, on the right-hand side, you're going to see Flagler Station. That is a museum. And if you show your tickets to Miss Trisha in the ticket booth, she will let you into the museum for free. Now this is all about the Overseas Railroad. There's a wonderful Ken Burns style movie inside. You can go and check it out. Since you got the tickets for it, you might as well use them. Coming into stop number 2, this is the historic seaport, Max Sea Garden, Cuban Coffee Queen, Pepe's. Shopping, drinking, eating, more shopping. Stop number 2. And just as a reminder, folks, make sure to keep your conversations to a minimum out of respect for your fellow passengers. So here we go. Here's a beautiful mural to the right-hand side that is done by artist Weiland. It's called the Wailing Wall. Okay. Weiland has been a resident here for quite some time, but he is very, very famous. He's done over 100 of these murals all across the world. We're lucky enough to have one of them at least. Normally we would be going down this way, but unfortunately, due to this construction, we can't. So we're going to go around. But if you just take a look down here, you see that Christmas tree behind it is the Western Union sign. Those two dark masts, that is the schooner Western Union. It's 130 foot long. It is Florida's flagship schooner. And it was used by the company Western Union to lay cable between Key West and Havana, Cuba for communications purposes. Today it is a floating museum. They are looking for donations to be able to restore it so it can go and sail once again upon the briny sea. Now right next to the schooner is the Schooner Wharf Bar. Now that is the last little piece of Old Key West. Yeah. They have the first happy hour there on the island. It starts promptly at 7 a.m. You missed it. It's called the Breakfast Club. Little bump here, little bump. Yeah. Now they also have a fun day in April. Well, it's a couple of days. It's the Conch Republic Days. And we have a bunch of events. It's a 10-day celebration of Key West independence. I'll tell you about that later. It's a funny story. But they have a party called the Pirates Ball where we all get dressed up as pirates. And to be honest, all of us locals are pirates. So. Guess who is the best wench 2014?
You.
That's right. You want to know how I won? This is how you win any pirate competition ever. Here's the secret. You bribe the judges. It shows piratical character. They can take it into account. They love it.
Bottle of rum, right?
That's right. And I bribed them with fake money, so they all got screwed, and I got a bottle of rum. That's right. This is the historic seaport right over here. Now, back in the 1960s, this was all shrimp boats. And Conch Republic Seafood was it was an ice house. All the shrimpers would take all of their shrimp over there, they'd sell it to the ice house, and then they'd promptly spend all their money over at the Red Door Saloon. They're probably gonna do a fight. Alrighty. So, I told you about William Curry, the millionaire. This was his factory on the left-hand side. In 1886, there was a humongous fire. It took down about half the town, and it burned up everybody's tobacco warehouses. Except for William Curry's. All he did was close those steel doors, and he was able to protect $100,000 worth of tobacco inside, cornering the market on Cuban cigar manufacturing that year, and thus becoming Florida's first millionaire. Stop number 3, Sloppy Joe's, Kermit's Key Lime Pie, Schooner Wharf Bar, Historic Seaport District, Shopping Drinking Anywhere. Yep. Use the handrail to make your way down.